Joe Biden, speaking of metropolitan intellectuals, Joe Biden was caught using the words New World Order. I always knew he was a lizard, but Josh, maybe you'll leap to his defence as well, I don't know.
It's an unfortunate phrasing there.
It's not that sinister, is it?
It's not that
really?
sinister, but of course the conspiracy theorists with the lizard theories and whatever will leap upon it as proof of chips in people's COVID, injections or whatever. But when you place it within context, of course, but then we don't do that anymore, do we? People forget that there's...
What's the context?
The context was he's talking about how the world's going to change in its relationship to Putin. And, of course, then there will be a new world order that is constructed around that.
Well, not necessarily, of course. I mean, it might be desirable, but there is the alternative, is to go to the, what they would call the status quo ante, I think, is it usually referred with things back to as normal as they were before, whereas he is seeing this as an opportunity.
As a paradigm shift, yeah.
Yeah. Well, what's the paradigm shift then? No Russia?
Well, not depending on Russia, gas and oil,
right?
And the shifting of the alliances, and I guess bringing NATO closer together.
Not relying on Russia, gas and oil, switching instead to a green.
Well, and maybe nuclear
economy.
Power, or whatever. But the point
sounds
is,
like the New World Order.
It goes into a wider conversation he was having, not talking about like lizards or not talking about conspiracies, not talking about whatever, but just the reality of the geopolitical shift.
What do you think, Sajila? Is there a new world order on the horizon?
I think, obviously they've got the conspiracy theories, but I think there is a new world coming. I don't think we can ever be the same as we were 3 years ago. No? Everything's changed. We've got not just pandemic, but the war. Alliances, as you say, have changed. I kind of agree with that. I don't think we should sort of harp on to...
America is a hollow husk protected by the biggest military the world has ever seen.
Well, I just think if you are the American president, it's probably you would maybe want to avoid that phrasing.
This is why I think they would be so much better off if they had a young, healthy, like Macron-Blair-type leader who wouldn't just like lose his way and accidentally mutter. Well, I'm not saying I like Macron or Blair. My politics aren't the same as theirs, but at least they give the impression of being with it. You know what I mean? You just have this horrible feeling that Biden is accidentally letting slip things that are just like flaring up in his mind.
I personally was just happy that he beat Trump. Like, I wasn't a Trump fan at all, but as things go, it's not like he's brilliant either.
No.